Chris, first off, just getting out into getting the first win under your belt, what was that like for you guys on Saturday? What was the atmosphere like for you out on the stadium?
It was unbelievable. You know, we put in so much work this off season and in training camp, and so for all that to come together the way it did, it was a great start of the season, and we're just looking forward to what comes next week.
Heading into this week, what are some of the things for you guys on the line that you had success last week against UMass, but what are some of the things that the coaching staff is stressing to you guys heading into this week?
Just big technique jumps. So it was nice to, at the game, everything was clean, but, we have to apply our technique, and so got a lot of things to correct, like myself. I got to clean up my pulls and stuff. So it's a technique really from week 1 to week 2 and trying to clean that up.
Now, I know last week, you're a Western Mass guy, Central Mass.
Yeah, right.
West of this area.
Yeah.
Last week against UMass, and this week playing a team like Holy Cross. What's that mean to you personally? Is there something that, I know that BC hasn't played Holy Cross for a while, but just seeing them and seeing them on the schedule, what does that mean to you?
It's a great thing, being in state, so you always look at UMass, always followed them as a kid, and then being able the opportunity to play them was great. And then Holy Cross, I'm 20 minutes from Worcester, so you always hear people talk about Holy Cross, BC and stuff, and so it's kind of cool now that I'm going to have the opportunity to play in one of those games. It's going to be a pretty fun experience.
300 yards passing, 300 yards rushing from the last game. Just talk about that kind of balance and the offensive line, what they do to create that balance.
Yeah, we just had to come out and do our job, and so every day we try to cut out all the mistakes, and we did a great job at that. And so, like I said, we got to improve the technique so we can give those guys better opportunities to make their plays, and those guys are so good that they were making their plays on Saturday.
Does the jet sweep give a component to the running game that helps AJ, helps Anthony?
Yeah, it does.
Block on that for one thing.
Yeah, it's just another way for us to work the defense and to work them side to side and get them more tired as we're running tempo, and as an offensive line, get a way to beat on the downs a little bit more. So it's a great component of our offense, and I just love it.
Coach was pretty emphatic on Monday that you're not thinking of head to wake in the short week. It's just, is this the mindset of the team, just focused on this week? And
yeah, absolutely. So we're taking it every day, day by day, week by week, and so Holy Cross is a good team, and so we got to come out and prepare every day. And so, like today, Tuesday, working all on our installs of everything for the week, and so trying to eliminate all the mistakes and fundamentals and be as good as we can be for Saturday.
And last from me, when you mentioned the side to side and coming out of blasting out of your stance or working on your technique on a play like the jet sweep, what do you look for? Do you have to break out to the outside, or are you exploding straight ahead? Is there anything that you have to look for on a play like that?
No, not really. We're just trying to make sure there's no blitzes or anything to make sure that it doesn't get hit. But it's just to do our job to sound run so those guys can have a big hit, and Jeff and whoever else runs it does such an amazing job that it's just kind of fun to watch the offense work.
Can I just ask you real quick? Did you have to go up against Tanner in practice?
Yeah. Yes.
How do you make the adjustment to inside? How's he doing?
He's an unbelievable teammate, and I love the way he comes in every day to come in to work, and so he's doing an unbelievable job. And every day during camp, it's tough blocking him and Ray, and so the combination, the relationship that we have with each other, of working with each other every single day, but keeping each other safe, but really pushing each other, has been unbelievable.
But he has been able to make that adjustment to the inside. And
yeah, Tanner's unbelievable. He's a grade 3 technique, and he's working really hard.